it out towards the line, and Brian McGill gets it. Nice ball to Gerard Clark, who fists it up to Gerard Dorn, who puts it on up to Dermot McGill. And now the Peters are starting to play football for which they're going accustomed to seeing them playing. And it's Dermot still on it. This fellow pulls him down, so it's a free in. That's quite an acute angle, but the referee has decided that the foul on Dermot McGill warrants a booking. So the Keady man's name in the book. Dermot spots it up again this time. So he seems to be, he's quite an acute angle out, quite a good bit out, so it'll be very hard to point it. But Jimmy Moore seems to have come over now to take it with the left foot, drops back. And Jimmy Moore is the spot taker this time. He comes up. It's quite a good looking kick, goes across the centre. None of the Peters men doesn't get the loose ball, drops down. Centre back to Keady has it, kicks it out as far as Brian McGill. Brian McGill hesitates, just sits it down till as the Keady man has it. And it's a good kick out, a good clearance from the Keady back, and it goes out over the line for a line ball for St. Peters once again. Well, I hope you're enjoying this, ladies and gentlemen, but it is really a dismal day. It's still raining, very bad weather. Pocky goes out, and both Pocky and the Keady, Gerard Clark goes down, the ball goes up. Jerry Hart, has it? Yes, it's a bad foul from the centre back. It's been talked to by a referee this time for a foot up against Jerry Hart. So Dermot McGill goes over this time for a spot kick directly in front, which seems another relatively simple task. Well, it's easy saying it up here, but it's down there, it's a lot more difficult. So Dermot steps in for a kick and hits it, and it's a wide. As I said, it looks relatively simple down there, but down there from up here, but Dermot missed it. So the score still remains Keady 2, St. Peters 2. So the centre back kicks it out again. It's quite a good kick. It's high. It's down towards Pocky McConville. And John McStelwick has the ball. Tiptoes it around him. Shows him at a few. Kicks it to the Keady man. Very bad pass from John there. Keady man puts it down, and no, it's not out. The linesman deems to keep the ball in. Still a Keady man, but Peters is on a little earlier. And it's like young Paul McKenna going for the ball. Lifts it, takes it, has it, tiptoes it. Oh, the man goes round him, and it's a foul out. Well, the crowd's shouting a lot about here, but really, folks, it's an awful day out there. Wind, rain, not the best of conditions for football. Shimmy McGill takes it. It's a good kick up the field towards John McStelwick, gets a fist to it. Jerry Hart runs on the ball, gets it well, and punches it to Dermot McGill. Dermot passes it. He has a shot. Oh, and he puts it. Great save by a goalkeeper. He was going for goal there, so he was, young Paul Hadley. But it looks a good save by a Keady goalkeeper who chased it over the bar. So the score now is St. Peters 3, Keady 2. Just 1 point in it. That was good play there by both Jerry Hart, Dermot McGill, coming from a good move in the middle of the field. With John McStelwick getting his fist to it at the start. So as the Keady man kicks it out again, down to about midfield. And as Paul Hadley goes up, just fails to connect the ball with his fist. Keady number 10 gets it, passes to number 6 of Keady, who kicks it down the middle of the field, and another good man as Brian McGill tackles, doesn't get away. Pocky, and it's number 12. Well, it's too long. The referee has blown a whistle, so it's a free out to St. Peters. Well, again, and the Keady man has it. Yeah, it's a long ball in, and it's a wide. Very unlucky, just a coat of paint there by Keady man. So the score still remains St. Peter's 3, Keady 2. And this crowd's really getting warmed up a bit now. The rain's slacking off a bit, and I see the sun, not the sun, but it's kind of trying to get blue anyhow, out of the sky. So it might clear up a bit better for the second half. So Gerard Totten kicks out for St. Peter's once again. Brian McGill gets up, fails to make contact with the ball. Keady man has it, puts it in, but Gerard Totten comes out, takes it. Nice punch out to Gary Craney. And Gary kicks up to Peter Clark, a nice hand pass. And Peter start, oh, a blatant foul there by Keady man. Peter goes down, so it's a foul. And once again, a free kick to St. Peter's. Well, the Keady man seems to have one thing here that they want to do is just really rush the Peters out of this game at the start. They're tackling very hard and not really intent much in playing football. But having said that, here they come back again. There's Keady back into attack again. The midfield kicked it out. Everybody's shouting too long, but he hasn't. He's shouting. And it's John McStomach. Oh, and he gives a foul to Keady this time. So it's down the field. Centre back takes it, number 8. Peters are standing about watching each other. David McKellar gets up. It's a good catch. And there's a foul out. So it's just where it goes, and it landed Brian McGill. So Paul McKenna's coming back to take the free kick. And as I say that, it is trying to brighten up, and the rain's really slacking off a bit. Paul McKenna kicks it out to the left. Then a good kick. Keady man gets his boot out first. Gerard Dorr comes out, has it for the Peters, kicks it up the field, and Paul Henley just misses it. Foggy McKelly pulls on the ball on the ground. Jimmy Moore coming towards it, and he seems to have given a foul down there. He indicates it was a nudge with the elbow, but I suppose that's a disputable one. Anyhow, it's a free down for Keady. And it's the centre back once again to take this kick. Takes it, kicks it down the field. It's quite a good one. Pocket McKill with the fist. That's the brand. Yes, no doubt about it. The Keady's main tactics seem to become apparent every minute. They are definitely spoiling. That's the tactics, but St. Peter's are. They should be good enough anyhow to overcome these tactics. So here we go again. It's a free up. Brian McGill this time.